So hey everyone and welcome back to my video series. This is Shraddha and you're watching UniqueChat BBR. Okay, so as today is another BBR Sunday, and so I brought for all of you a best book review in which we all are gonna get how to stop procrastinating in 21 great ways, in which productivity always stays. So why not we take a look at our today's best book. And so our today's best book is Eat That Frog by Tracy. And this book is really very much helpful. As I've already told you all, it is having about 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get away more from procrastination and get to productivity. And so today we are going to discuss about productivity and procrastination and also their tips. So stay tuned. So why are we waiting for? Let's get started. 10th BBR is our wish, so let's start the video in a swish. Okay, and so the content of today's video is first, of course, BBR, my review, then the hashtag BBR experience, and then a big flash me to the best experiences you shared with me. So stay tuned, of course. And also we are having the 3 best productive tips which are also going to help you all with our review to make your life more organized and more productive day by day. So let's begin. The first here comes is of course BBR my review. Now, Eat That Frog by Tracy. This is an international best-selling book which has about 1 million plus copies sold. Now, the typical thing which we do every time is we read the title of this book and it is Eat That Frog. So the thought which comes to your mind is, what? We need to eat that frog? But no, that isn't that proper meaning. Eat That Frog is a metaphor for tackling out the most challenging tasks of our life. The tasks on which we are surely going to procrastinate on. But that tasks can also be the most positive impact onto our life. This is what Eat That Frog really means. And so this book is having about all of those challenges and tasks which we should handle very much properly, and we should take a proper type of schedule in our life to complete all of our tasks properly. Okay, and so now you're gonna ask me, what is procrastination? We heard this word a lot of times since days. Now procrastination means delay or postpone an action, like put off something. Like we say in our daily life, we'll do this task tomorrow. But the fact is that tomorrow is never going to rise up. So what you need to do is do the task right that way. So this is called procrastination, just delaying the task. So as you can see, this book is having about 21 ways to stop procrastinating. And I have picked up those 5 ways which I have started to do really very much seriously. And I love that, which I do from some days. Okay, but as you can see, all of these 21 ways are very much great. I really got confused that which 5 to 6 points should I pick for telling you them. But don't worry, all of these are great. I'm only spilling the beans about 5 ways. Rest 16 you need to read and start. Okay, so let's begin by the ways. Let's begin. Okay, and so the first way which I brought for all of you is called plan every day in advance. Now, as you can see, whenever we are just planning every day in advance, we are going a step advance. But whenever we are just not planning and we are just sitting without planning for studying, what we do is we just start by thinking, what should I do today? And by that only we waste a lot of time. At least 5 to 20 minutes are wasted in just choosing those subjects and those chapters and all. And we just get bored, and that's where the procrastination takes place in our studies.
You can make a to-do list for your daily planning. I plan every night what I'm gonna achieve the next day, and when I wake up the next day, I have a goal to achieve, I have a motive for that day, and I get to work right away as I know what I need to accomplish for that day. Planning every day in advance makes a person feel more organized, suave, and productive. This planning every day in advance is really the best habit one should ever have. Set goals at night about what you're gonna achieve the next day, and the next day carry out all of that tasks which are present in your to-do list. So without wasting time, let's move to the second way, which is so much effective, and I personally like that way the most.
And so the second way which I brought for all of you is called as motivate yourself into action. Because as you can see, we need to be our own cheerleader. Because even if it is our darkest moments, we only need to motivate ourselves. Like in some bad situation, we need to make ourselves more stronger and feel more good. Like there are a lot of assignments pending for me for tomorrow, a lot of projects which deadlines have just arrived, and also a pile of books which I need to really read. And so when so much of work is on ourselves, we feel very depressed. But we should not do that. What we should say is we should always stay optimistic and constructive. That's what you all need. And so the third way which I brought for all of you is called as slice and dice the task. Just break down those large complex tasks into small bite-sized tasks, into just small chunks. And so what you need to do is just start with a small part of that task. And so you're going to get attracted and you're going to get motivated to complete the whole task. Okay, and so the fourth way which I brought for all of you is called as create large chunks of time. Organize your whole day with a lot of big blocks of time, which you're going to get a lot of productive in, like a lot of different types of study sessions, extended periods in which you're going to focus deeply on your concentrate on your studies. This is going to make you all more productive. So be properly to organize those slots of time of your day very much properly so that you all can get time, very proper time to study and concentrate on your things, not procrastinate. So the fifth way which I brought for all of you is called as apply the 80/20 rule for everything. About 20% of our activities and of course our actions will account for 80% of our results. So what you need to do is most concentrate your efforts on that 20%. Okay, and so these were the 5 ways which I've picked up from this beautiful book, and yeah, it's really great. I have told you all 5 ways. You need to take out a look to the 16 ways, and of course you need to read this book and start by gaining that knowledge. And yeah, I also love one more point of this book, and it is that now suppose that the topic is that plan every day in advance. Now in that also they have given us small slots, and they have also given us some of the help that how we can organize our day much more properly, and they've also given some information about that slot. So this full chapter we can say can help us stay very much organized day by day. And so now quickly, don't waste a minute, quickly grab your that to-do lister or maybe your that notebook in handy with couple of pens and start by writing what you're going to do tomorrow, plan for tomorrow. And also if you're having right now some study sessions maybe you need to do, quickly do now, because you know that you're gonna waste time if you're not gonna see what things I'm going to do in my study session. So prepare right now so that it will be very much easy for all of you to carry out your tasks. And yeah, Now, as you can see, we are going to kick our procrastination out of our way. Now, imagine that you have a very big garden or a farm, and you are having a look at the farm, and you saw a lot of beautiful roses, flowers with lots of beautiful herbs and their importance. You're really going to look at them because they flourished your garden. But just then you spotted those weeds. Now you can notice that the plants, the herbs, or the importance of the plants stand for productivity, and those weeds stand for, of course, procrastination, because weeds ruin the proper beautiful plants. So what you need to do is just pull that weeds out of that plant area so that the plants will flourish. Like that only, in our real life, we are like the garden, and inside us we are having productivity plants which we use in our daily studies. But what happens, each and every person, of course, has those weeds which are in form of procrastination. We just delay in those words. So what you need to do is pull out that procrastination weed out of yourself also, and instead plan those 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get productivity in yourself. So indeed your garden is flourished properly without any weeds, and so now your garden looks totally great. And so this was my mini review, and I do hope that you love it, and of course read this fabulous book, because this book is having a lot of great ways, 21 great ways to stop procrastinating. You're having everything with it. You're knowing the meaning of procrastinating. You're having the beautiful book plus its ways. So why are you waiting for? And also follow these 5 ways which I had given to all of you. So let's begin with the hashtag BBR experience. It is that you can share your experience about how you felt or what you learned after reading this book or any other book which increases your productivity and decreases your procrastination. And what you need to do is just do drop comments in the comment section with a title hashtag BBR experience, and your best experiences will be highlighted in my next video, as I'm also going to highlight it in my today's video too, with the title hashtag flash me once. And now a big flash me to the best experiences you shared with me. Okay, and so these were the best experiences I had got from all of you, and I do hope that you love this flash me. And yes, I'm looking forward for all of your comments for this flash me and this hashtag BBR experience. I'm very much curious to know all of your experience and highlight them in my next video. Okay, and so now let's move to the 3 productivity tips. And so the first productivity tip which I brought for all of you is called as the 5-second rule. Now in this 5-second rule, the 5-second rule is told by Mel Robbins in her book The 5-Second Rule. Now 5-second rule is really very much simple. It is that if you have an instinct on a goal, and if you don't take action about doing that goal in just 5 seconds, your brain is surely going to kill it. So what you need to do is quickly take that goal and start by taking your action in just 5 seconds. Now what more you can do is quickly grab your notebook in your handy or maybe your to-do lister, quickly take out any one task and just want it. You need to count it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and go, and start by making that task in real. Start by getting to work, and that's going to really work efficiently onto your whole studies and is going to help you all in accomplishing your whole tasks and in completing your whole to-do lister. Okay, and so the second productivity tip which I brought for all of you is called as the 2-minute rule. Now, taking and making a good habit should not take more than 2 minutes. So what you need to do is just take a good habit and start by doing it in 2 minutes. Now what more you can do is, now if you are having your to-do lister with your handy, and if you didn't get from where should I start doing my tasks, where should I start doing my goals, what you need to do is see that to-do list. See whether which tasks in that to-do list will take less than 2 minutes, and the task which you're going to find, quickly start by doing that task. And yes, this is really going to help you all, because this task maker, this 2-minute rule is very much effective. I've used it myself. We get completed with all of those tasks in just a few minutes, and we are able to complete the whole to-do list very much faster and in a day. The third productivity tip which I brought for all of you is called as set up a deadline. Now, as you can see in our daily school life, we are having a lot of assignments, maybe different types of projects. We need to complete our homework, and also in that time we need to complete the portion before the exam comes and start revising. Now, what we can do to make ourselves more faster, quicker, and not to procrastinate on is set deadlines. Now, for each and every of our subject which we need to complete, we can set deadlines, so that we'll reach till that deadline. We'll say, no, I need to complete it. I need to just say that, no, I must complete my work before the deadline ends. And so we'll get motivation to complete our work before the deadline comes. And so this can really make us more faster, more quicker in completing our studies, and also more concentration, and also we can save a lot of time. And as you can see, this was my review, and this were my best productivity tips, and this was my video, and I do hope that you love it. And also don't forget to check this out book. It's really very much great. It is Eat That Frog by Tracy. Has 21 beautiful ways to stop procrastinating. I also learned to stop procrastinating and to get more to productivity, and I'm knowing that you all are also going to do it. And also I must tell you that this third productivity tip I have took from this book only, because this book is having a lot of best tips and a lot of best ways, so I can't stop myself by taking one more by it. And so that was all from me for all of you today, and I hope you loved the video, and I hope you love this special BBR concept. And in the meanwhile, a new video with a new special concept is waiting for all of you on next Sunday at sharp 5 p.m. So stay tuned at that time. And also I must include one thing, that we are also going to release some of those bonus videos in the meantime, any day of the week, anytime. So please press that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it, and give us a thumbs up, and also don't forget to comment and don't forget to share. So stay tuned for our videos, because we are going to release bonus shorts videos for our daily entertainment for all of you. So please stay tuned. And also I must like to tell you all that please read this fabulous book. It's great. And also follow all of those best tips. Until that time, unique readings.